So on the Corona Chat today, I want to talk to you about the reopen strategy in Manitoba. As I'm sure you already know, as of May 4th, Manitoba is now in phase 1 of the Restoring Services strategy. And that means a few things are changing and a few things are not. So the things that are changing is that you're going to see some retail businesses open, you're going to see some parks and playgrounds opening, some of the services that you weren't able to access previously opening up, but then there's many things that aren't changing. So we're not letting you increase the number of people together in a public gathering, so that's still at a maximum of 10. The risk is not gone. COVID is still present in our community, and it's still possible that you could become infected. And in fact, with the reopen, we are expecting numbers to go up. And it doesn't mean that things are back to normal. So even in the places that are opening, it's going to look different than before things closed. And there's some things that are not opening yet. So while some of the retail stores are opening at some services like physiotherapy, athletic therapy, those types of things are opening. You can go to the optometrist. But other things like going to the nail salon, that's still staying closed for the time being. And even the services that are opening, like I said, are not going to be the way they were before. So for example, if you're going to the optometrist, you can expect that they're only going to have 50% of their usual capacity. They're going to be screening you before you can come in, making sure that you don't have any symptoms, making sure that their staff don't have any symptoms. They're going to make sure that everyone keeps a 2-meter distance away for all services where it's possible, except for brief encounters. There's going to be hand sanitizer available that they're going to expect you to use. They're going to be cleaning the room in between every visit. There'll be strategies for waiting rooms to make sure that you don't have a large number of people in the room, so you might be told to wait in your car or wait outside. And they may even be expecting you to wear a mask. Same thing goes for retail stores. So yes, you can go to a shoe store or clothing store, for example, but they're expected to keep to 50% of their normal traffic and expected to have hand sanitizer and their staff to be screened and a maximum of 10 people in one area of the store. Patios are going to be opening up, and in fact the city is going to have some more relaxed rules around patios to expand what is available. But they're not going to be the same as usual either. So there'll be 2 meters between tables, no more than 10 people in one area. They're going to have to do lots of cleaning in between customers and get rid of anything on the table that they can't easily clean. So menus or ads or anything else that are usually on the table that can't easily be disinfected needs to be gone. No self-service and no refills. And with all of these rules still in place, you can still get a ticket. So there's a $486 ticket that you could possibly get from a bylaw officer or police or a public health official. And if you're really being problematic and not following the rules, there's even fines up to $500,000. Pretty unlikely that an individual would ever get a significant fine, but if you're doing something very problematic, that is possible. So while things are starting to open up, like I mentioned, we do expect to see more cases. And so the other thing that I want to say that is not a guarantee is that we don't know if we're going to be able to keep opening things up or if we might have to step back the other way and increase restrictions again. So it's not going to be a surprise or a failure if we have to keep going back and forth a little bit to respond to the virus. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with the virus, but there's some good modeling that came out of Ontario that shows that having a flexible, stronger, weaker response coming and going to the virus probably is the best way to maintain the healthcare system's ability to respond. So while certainly we're hopeful that we can continue to slowly open things up, we don't know yet. So for those of you who are opening up businesses or attending businesses, please do keep that in mind that we might have to go back the other direction again. For now though, let's get out there and enjoy some outdoor activities, still keeping physical distancing in mind. So as much as possible, staying with your immediate family that you live with and not being exposed to other people unless necessary. We don't want you going and joining group activities, but to go for walks or runs with your immediate family, go for a bike ride, and enjoy all the things that Winnipeg and Manitoba have to offer, especially as weather gets better. Absolutely. Please go out and enjoy those things, but do keep in mind that the risk is still there, and as we reopen things, the risk is potentially even going up somewhat.